As in,
I got other things going on that are more important to me right now.
okay,
I'm overweight. Yeah, I'm a big guy, but
no priority.
or not right now. I don't feel the unhealthy,
Right.
I don't feel it. So, now when it does,
Almost everyone has this mentality from time to time, especially if you're on a weight loss journey, losing weight, healthy living, or just trying to reach any kind of health goal. I am guilty of it myself. I am a serial yo-yo dieter, and I'm guilty of putting things off. And basically what this guy is saying is that he doesn't feel sick now. He doesn't feel bad in any way. He feels young and healthy. And when you're young, you feel like you can conquer the world and nothing's going to affect you. But in fact, it will. It definitely will. So you have to be careful. I know I have felt this way too, where I thought, okay, I will start my diet tomorrow. I'll get to it next week. I'll get to it next month. And it just keeps delaying and delaying and delaying. And over time, if you delay it like that, your weight's just gonna bulk up, right? It's gonna sneak up on you. And before you know, you're gonna be up 10, 15, 20, 50 pounds.
it does, when that changes, then I'll start losing it.
When I look at David, it's scary for me because I feel like I'm sitting next to the old me, and it's a weird comparison, and it makes me appreciate so much more what I am now and who I am now.
I know I can do it. Yeah, just got to make that decision to do it.
And as you can see, this is his best friend. Now, these two were previously working together in the last season of Biggest Losers 7, and they were teammates. And then this one, he comes back after losing a bunch of weight, which, wow, he looks so good. But he comes back and visits his friend, and he asks him, well, what's going on with your diet? And basically says he's going to wait until it affects him. What is he waiting for? He's waiting for maybe getting sick, high cholesterol, diabetes. And it's just really sad to see because I know what he's thinking. I know what he's going through. I have thought the same thing. And it's been years. I was a teenager when I started, and I wish I had just nipped it in the bud then and got healthy then and was just enjoying life now. And it sucks that just how it is. So the key is just don't wait. Start now. I tell myself this all the time, and I know it's not easy. It's much easier to just say, I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. But it's better to start now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't say, oh yeah, Monday is workout day. No, work out now. Do something small now. Do a small step now. Whether it's a walk, whether it's eating a salad or eating something lower calorie or just planning a replacement for a high calorie snack. Little things do add up over time, and you can get the ball rolling. That being said, we're going to transition here to another clip that is similar. You should not in any way, shape, or form ignore that scale. You should not ignore what needs to be done to get to your goals, okay? Ignoring is always going to add up over time as far as weight gain. And we've seen from another show that you can gain a ton of weight over time. It definitely will sneak up on you too, because these patients on this show, they will weigh in and they will be shocked. They'll say, how did I get this high? I'm talking, of course, about 600-pound life.
Just the smell lets me know that things are about to get better. There's almost nothing in this world that can compare to the feeling of taking that first bite when I haven't eaten in a while, because I get that first flood of happiness that comes with it, and it feels incredible.
Hi, may we help you?
Hi, yeah. I'd like a 20-piece nuggets, large fries, and a large Dr. Pepper.
Okay, let's drive to the first window.
Thank you.
Now, as you can see, they are pretty much binge eating in these clips. And I wanted to talk about that because it resonated with me. As I'm watching these shows when I'm working out on the treadmill, I see a lot of similarities to bad habits that I have as well. And a lot of the times they'll start a journey or they'll talk to Dr. Now and they'll get an appointment in the future ahead of time and they'll just kind of go crazy. They'll have a last feast meal where they go to town and they binge eat. They binge like crazy. They'll go to the drive-through. Usually it's on the way to the appointment. They have to drive pretty far though. Sometimes they have to cross different states, miles and miles away. And that's kind of stressful. So I understand that part of them, they're in pain and easing the pain with food, which you shouldn't do in any way, shape, or form, but I understand that. But at the same time, it reminds me of myself whenever I set a date to start a journey. And that's the other thing. You should not set a date to start. You should not say, oh, I'm going to start Monday. Oh, I'm going to start next week. Oh, I'm going to start after the holidays. You should start today. Start now, you know. Get on it, do something small, plan your meals out, anything small that you can do. They add up over time, and pretty soon you are going to see the weight dropping on the scale. And it's shocking how quickly habits can change this, and the results can just reflect right away as you change your mentality. So just do not reward yourself with food and don't wait. Start today. Now, that being said, it may be hard at first. Those first days, right? Those first hours even can be absolute torture. There's a withdrawal going on and there's a lot of things happening. You just up and quit all this food you've been eating. So starting out, it's definitely going to be tough at first, but just remember, it will get easier.
See you in a try.
Hey, you lead the way. Hey, you just take one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. Running in the sand isn't easy. Running in the sand at 314 pounds, that's near impossible. I want to see you find that wall. Find that wall. At what point do you break?
So this is from Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition. It's similar to Biggest Loser. It has a trainer and he goes around and helps different people across the country lose weight. It's a little controversial just in their methods and extreme diet and extreme weight loss over the year. You should not push yourself to that point. It's not necessary. But in this clip, he's basically working with Meredith. She's great, but she's kind of doubting herself, especially in the beginning, because the beginning is just the hardest time. It's when you don't believe in yourself at all. You're still kind of addicted to all the bad habits that you've had over the years, over the months, years, built up over time, the nostalgic ties, all of that stuff from your childhood that you've got to quit or just change in some way. It's really tough. The first step, planning ahead and prepping, it's really, really important to do that when you're not stressed out, when you're not busy. Because if you try to change all at once when everything's happening, when you're working and multitasking and doing things at the same time, no, you gotta set some time aside. All it takes is 5-10 minutes. As far as me, when I journal or organize a calendar, it really only takes 5 minutes out of your day, maybe 10 minutes max, to just write something out, write a plan out, or type it up on the computer if you don't like physically writing. Type it up, do something. Meal prepping, I am on the fence about that. The thought of spending an hour or more doing all of this work, cooking, and then portioning it out, it weighs on me. It weighs on me, especially because I have a family and I have to cook for them on a daily basis. And then this is just extra on top of it. But find something that works for you. Whether you set aside snacks for yourself that are healthy, that are there, that are easy to grab. Whether you plan things out, get a walk in on a daily basis, anything small that you can do. And on that note, no matter what changes you're going through, whatever you're planning, whatever big things are happening, or no matter what event happens in your life that kind of derails you as well, you can still get things done. You can still find ways to sneak workouts in. You can still find ways to meal prep and get your snacks in. Just take a look at this clip.
Stairs, sideways. Quick, light on those feet. 2 at a time. Throw your arms. Attaboy. You give me some stabs and I will kill a person. Last chance, Rudy.
This is from Biggest Loser. This is a trainer, Jillian, and she's a famous trainer. And she's basically confirming all of that wherever you are, you can adjust and use the environment. So they went to Washington, D.C., which is a completely different state, completely different city, completely different area from where they're used to. They're used to a big gym on their ranch. They're used to having access to workout equipment at any time of the day, 24 hours a day. But here, they don't have that option. So she uses different outdoor areas and stairs and things like along those lines. I totally get the whole mentality that this is embarrassing because wherever you are, if you're out in public at a work event or vacation and you're in public, you can't just randomly start doing burpees. You can't just randomly start doing jumping jacks and exercises like that. I do believe you can do a walk anywhere at any time. So if you're in a mall, you can walk around the mall. If you're at a work event, you can take a little breather and walk around the parking lot. I have done that myself. It's not embarrassing. It's just walking. You're just walking, and people really won't give any thought just seeing you walking, you know? So definitely find a way to sneak that in. You can even jog. You can find a park. There's parks everywhere, almost every block where I live. But of course, other places do not. But just find what works for you, what's easiest for you, and sneak it in. The hardest part is starting. Always push yourself up. Those first 5 minutes kind of suck, but after that, you're going to feel amazing and proud of yourself that you did it. So small baby steps, one step at a time, get it in. You can do it. They add up over time, and you don't have to kill yourself, okay? Like these shows talk about Biggest Loser, Extreme Makeover, weight loss. They really, really push that you've got to work out hardcore to the max, to the point where sweating and passing out, basically throwing up in some cases. You don't need to go that far. That's a little too far, in my opinion. Yes, you should challenge yourself, but at the same time, baby steps add up. Walking is one of the best exercises out there. Easy to do, good on your body, less pain on your joints, and you can just get it in. And if you can't walk, start with a chair exercise. Baby steps do add up over time. So happy goal getting, guys. Have a great day.